Here today we are going to dive into some stretches. These are beautiful options for before your workout, during, and after to recover. So we'll begin with a yoga mat and a couple blocks or some props that you have to bring the floor up to meet you. We'll start with a ragdoll forward fold. So first begin with your feet about hip width distance apart. Option to heel toe your feet wider to the edge of your mat or even wider. Listen to your body, tap into what you need. And from here, make sure that your core is engaged. Go ahead and bring your blocks a bit closer. Take a deep breath in, reach your fingertips toward the sky. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, slowly lower all the way down. Find a micro bend in your knees. Allow the crown of your head to fully surrender to gravity. Maybe your fingertips meet the earth. Maybe you use your blocks to support any level that you need. And as you exhale, every exhale brings a little bit more softness to your body. Nod your head no, left to right. And you're more than welcome to stay here. I'll go ahead and offer a few different variations. First would be a chest expansion, interlacing your fingertips behind your low spine. Connect your palms, send your knuckles to the sky. As you exhale, your body softens, pinkies draw toward the front of the room. Another variation here is to straighten one leg, let your body weight tip, and then slowly move over to the other side. This is a great opening stretch for the back line of your body, including your legs with your hamstrings. Keeping the core engaged. One more variation while we're here is to connect your palms to the ground or your blocks for support. Move them into the center of your body in line with your sternum. Place one palm rooted into the space and then slowly begin to lift your other palm toward the ceiling. So this is a variation including a twist. It gets into the side bodies, the left and right, the rib cage, intercostal muscles. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly surrender that palm down, switch them out. Inhale, opposite side. Maybe your legs naturally bend and straighten. Come down when you're ready. And that's our ragdoll forward fold with many different variations. You're more than welcome to take any other organic movements that feel really good in your body. But that was one option. Next, we'll do something similar. This is a wide leg forward fold. So this one is really juicy if you are like 45 minutes into your workout or coming to the end of your workout. Similar idea where we are forward folding, surrendering the top of the body and allowing the bottom half to support us. We're gonna take a wider stance here. So step your feet wider than hip width distance. A couple different variations here. First one we'll start with are the toes slightly in, heels out. And then eventually we'll come into our horse pose, which is the opposite direction. So here your stance is strong. Engage your core. Take a deep breath in, reach. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Keep your core engaged with a flat spine. Lower all the way down. Maybe your fingertips connect to the mat or your blocks. Drop the crown of your head. Just begin to notice any sensations that you feel on the back line of the body. And similar like our last stretch, we'll offer many variations here. So option to stay exactly where you are. Another option like we did on the other side, place your palm on the block in the center. Send your opposite palm toward the sky. Find a deep twist in your upper body. Maybe wrap your palm around so that the back of your palm connects to your lumbar spine. And then then gently take this on the opposite side. Right palm rounds, left palm lifts. Maybe continue. Listen to your breath. And gently come back through center. One of my favorite variations here is like a Skandasana lunge. So you'll take a generous bend in one knee, allow the other leg to stay straight. Option to bring your blocks to meet you. You always want to keep your chest nice and proud here. So engaging your core to lift your collarbones. Gently sway over to the other side. And listen to your body for how high or how deep you need to go. Staying with this variation, you can also take a generous bend in your knee and then flex your other toes toward your face. And this activates the back line of your legs, so it's passive and active all in one. And when you're ready, meet me back in your full forward fold. Slowly rise, halfway lift. Heel toe your feet in just a touch. Open your arms out to a T, engage your core, and stack your heart over your hips, and release. All right, keeping your hips and feet where they are, just pivot your toes out, heels in. Notice with your stance here if you need to bring your feet more narrow or wider. Take a deep breath in, reach your fingertips to the sky, bring your palms to touch this time, down through your heart, and slowly sink into your hips. Allow your knees to open. Toes out, heels in. Give yourself a minute to sway side to side. And this is our horse pose. Sitting deep into the hips. Just begin to notice where there is tension, where you can soften. You might notice a pattern in these stretches of when we're exhaling is when we're really letting our body just soak into the posture. Option here to engage your arms, reach your fingertips to the sky, keeping your hips low. For a chest expansion, drop your elbows down and back, goddess arms, shine your heart forward. An option to link your breath here as you inhale, reach. Exhale down. 2 more together, breathe in. Breathe out, sitting even deeper into your horse pose, beautiful. Deep breath in. Exhale. Full breath in, lengthen your legs this time. Whew, you might feel a little burn. Gently sway your hips side to side and heel toe your feet back together. All right, friends, hope you're feeling nice and open in the bottom half of your body. We'll move down onto the mat this time for 2 options of pigeon pose. So this is a pose that usually you take towards the end of a yoga class, and so it allows your body to fully surrender while continuing the stretching process. 2 options, you can take it on your back, supine, or with your belly down. With your belly down, it allows the weight of your body to deepen the posture. On supine on your back, it allows you to control how deep you go by activating your core. So first option on your belly, we'll start in downward facing dog. Make sure you have a block about halfway through by your hips. From down dog, inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, draw your right knee behind your right wrist. Let it come down to the ground. Slowly heel toe your left foot to the back of your mat. Relax your toes. Flex your right toes to protect your right knee. Listen to your body. If this feels good, then stay here. Option to use your block as a support underneath your glute. And if it feels good, gently, slowly walk your fingertips to the front of your mat. Prop onto your forearms. Here you can use a block to support your forehead. Or you can continue to reach your fingertips forward and drop your forehead to your mat. Once you find the variation that feels best for you today, I want you to stay there and take 5 deep breaths. Noticing where you can soften with every exhale. When you're ready, gently plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Shine your vert forward, tuck your back toes, engage your core. Option to come back into tabletop and lift your right leg just to kick it up and stretch it open, or come into downward facing dog. Send your right heel up, bend your knee to open your hip, find little circles. When you're ready, meet me back on your mat. We'll take the left side in a supine position. So starting in a seat, ground your feet into your mat. Reach your fingertips forward, engage your core, shine your heart up, and slowly lower down. Walk your feet in toward your glutes. Ensure the back line of your spine is connected to your mat. Place your palms down. Lift your left knee toward your heart. Send your ankle over your right knee, keeping your left toes flexed to support your left knee. Keep your palms grounded here. When you're ready, float your right heel away from the earth. Begin to notice this opening sensation on the outer left hip. You control how deep you go. So if you want, keep your foot connected to your mat. If you'd like, engage your core, send your heel up. Traction your right knee in toward your body while sending your left knee in the opposite direction. All of this is done through your core. Continue to breathe. 5 rounds of breath. If it feels safe, you can close your eyes. Ready, slowly lower your heel back down to the mat. Uncross your left leg, left heel lands. Option here, similar to what we did on the other side, but seated this time, you can windshield wiper your legs. Drop them to the right, bring them up, and drop them down to the left. Just allowing any synovial fluid builds up in the joints to find fluidity. Last stretch we'll do today is called Happy Baby. This one is beautiful for the completion of your practice. It allows you to find playful moments with yourself as well as a beautiful final opening stretch for your legs. You'll invite your knees into your chest to begin. Option from here, you can grab onto the back of your shins, your calves. If it's accessible, you can grab for the outer edges of your feet. And then allow your knees to bend into your your armpits. If this feels good, stay here. A couple of variations. You can bring the soles of your feet to touch. This one's my favorite, and then you can gently sway from side to side. Notice how this feels on your low back. You link your breath, inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Other options, you can straighten one leg, keeping the other bent. Whatever feels best for your body. Once you're done here, wrap your arms around your shins. Hug your knees toward your chest, lift your nose, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, fully surrender into your Shavasana, relaxing every muscle, every bone in your body. Stay here for 5 rounds of breath. ready, more than welcome to stay exactly where you are. You're ready to begin movements. Bring little movements to your fingertips and toes. Gently invite your knees to your chest, rock up onto a seat. Cross your knees open. And just plant one palm on your belly, one palm on your heart. Gratitude for the breath, the movement, the connection, and showing up today to connect with yourself and your body. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for joining us, and